Welcome to Strange Monkey Reviews. I'll cut that out later. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Top 10 Horror Subgenre Tag, created by Horror Metal. Anyway, I'm going to post a link in the description to the original source material. I was tagged by Nightwatch Zone. Thank you very much. Check out their channel. The stuff is fantastic that they put out, great content. They're very supportive of a lot of channels, and I thank you for that. Thank you so much. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? The first genre is found footage. So, there have been so many films that have come and gone over the years. If I say this is the granddaddy of them all, I'll probably have my head on a stick, because Strange Monkey, what are you saying? It's a cannibal holocaust. But you know what? You can't go wrong with the Blair Witch Project from 1999. You can't fuck with that movie. Tell me I'm wrong, okay? That was one of the most believable films. The marketing was genius. The tension was high throughout the entire film. And some people say, oh, it's boring. Nothing happened. That's the beauty of it. Less is more. So the next genre, zombie genre, zombie films. I'm gonna go with something different. I almost said Day of the Dead, the original, but I'm gonna go with Wormwood, Road of the Dead. This is a film that is basically, a zombie film and a Mad Max film combined. Ow. It's like, what would happen if there were zombies in a post-apocalyptic world? We've seen a lot of that, but this is something different. You have mad scientists, you have a lot of supernatural shit going on, and the main protagonists in the film discover that they can do something with zombies that are very helpful in this film, and I'm not going to say what it is, but I thought that was very unique. And this film was just amazing from start to finish. So I would definitely recommend checking this movie out. Paranormal films. Easy. Insidious. The James Wan masterpiece. It had been a while since I was afraid of a film. I would say Jeepers Creepers was one of the last films that really terrified me. And a few came here and there, but this was the one that really just caught me by surprise, with all the crazy supernatural stuff and the creatures that you see in the film, and the things that the family in this movie, they come across and they're just scared, and they need the help of experts to help them get rid of this entity, and of course the Darth Maul creature, that's the nickname, right? That's the nickname of this parasite, this insidious thing that we see in this film. But, I love it. Okay, so the next genre, torture porn. Another easy one. Saw. This is the film that made James Wan and Lee Wanell. This is the film that really elevated their careers. Okay, when I first saw this on Sci-Fi back in 2006, I was not ready. I wasn't ready for what I was about to get into. You got Jigsaw, you got these two guys trapped in this room. I felt like I was in there the entire film, just watching this helplessly. I was not ready for all the crazy traps and the twists. I think it was a very well constructed film, and it went on to make so many films, and we have, Spiral is coming out, and they're already planning Saw 10. What do you expect, people? They've got Saw 11, 12, 13, 14, 47. There's going to be so many films. I'm telling you. Get ready. Get ready. Okay, the next one is the vampire genre. I have got to go with the best, in my opinion. 1987's The Lost Boys. Cry, little sister. Let me not get excited. Let me relax, okay? I gotta be a professional here. This is a film that, in my opinion, Joel Schumacher captured lightning in a bottle here. He just captured the 80s, the 1980s. I was not born in the 80s, but still, If someone were to ask me, hey, what was the 1980s like? Well, I don't know. I wasn't there, but I'll tell you what film can show you. Maybe The Lost Boys, minus the vampires. But damn it, if these vampires were not that great, well, I wouldn't even recommend it. But I love it. I love the action in this film and all the horror elements. And it's just the supernatural shit. These vampires are such assholes in this film. And alright, the next one is the werewolf genre. Oh man, this is tough because I haven't seen a whole lot of werewolf films in my lifetime. But I will say, the one that really just took me by surprise because of how awesome it was, is An American Werewolf in London. Okay? How can I sum this up for you guys? Two guys that were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Shit happens. Some people die. Some people turn into werewolves along the way. And I will never forget that werewolf transformation scene. Practical effects. No CGI nonsense in that movie. I loved it. That was some terrifying shit. Okay, next up is the home invasion genre. This one was a little tough, but I'm going to go with The Strangers. This is one of the best home invasion films ever made. Hands down. I can't even... Don't argue with me. I see you already judging. Like, oh, really? You could have went with another... Nah, shut your mouth, because this is my tag video. Okay? This movie was stressful from start to finish. The couple in this movie already had issues of their own. And, they didn't need any more problems. They didn't need 3 individuals coming to their home and fucking with them. These people were 10 steps ahead of this poor couple through the entire film. But I loved it, It's just, your heart will be racing as soon as they arrive. Because you don't know what's going to happen next. Okay, next up is sci-fi. Aliens. There are so many films, but come on. The first film that comes to mind is James Cameron's Aliens. The best. Okay? Ridley Scott created something beautiful, and James Cameron said, let's kick this up a notch. Let's kick this shit into overdrive. And that's exactly what they did. You had Ripley, you had the Marines, you had more aliens coming at you. And some people consider this to be more more sci-fi than horror, but I think it's a perfect blend of sci-fi and horror. It is one of the best. This is a masterpiece, one of James Cameron's finest films. This is Sigourney Weaver's best performance, in my opinion. I can never get tired of Aliens, man. Get away from her, you bitch! Up next is foreign films. Let's go with Train to Busan. A very interesting zombie film. Am I cheating by putting another zombie film on here? Doesn't matter, because I've already chosen Train to Busan. It was recommended to me a long time ago by a friend. I'd never even heard of this movie. And when I watched it, I was blown away by how wild this film was, Imagine sitting in a train, and you're on your way to a destination, and everything's fine, and little do you know that there's an infected individual on this train, ready to raise hell. That's exactly what happened. And last but not least, the slasher genre. I was probably just gonna go with the top 3, the big ones, the which franchises, but I decided to just throw something different at you this time around. Bear with me. It's a little film from 1978 called Halloween. I don't know if you ever heard of it. John Carpenter. Does that ring any bells? Come on! You really think I was gonna go with something different? Of course I'm gonna go with Halloween. The masterpiece, the classic. Michael Myers slashing his way through Haddonfield, cutting up people left and right. You really think I'm gonna put that to the side? And not be generic for this? Absolutely not. Of course I am. Of course I am. This is the greatest horror movie of all time, man. Beautiful atmosphere, cinematography, acting. It doesn't stop, okay? This movie is perfection. Chef's kiss. since we have reached the end of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and tag a few people. I don't know if these people have been tagged, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And if you wanna go ahead and do this tag video, you are more than welcome to. So I'm gonna go ahead and tag Morbid Heart Designs, Dave Maggot, GeekyHiJynx, John's Inferno, Christian Hanna Horror, and Royal Horror. Those are the individuals that I have tagged. If you want to do it, you're more than welcome to. Go right ahead. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching. This was a lot of fun. It's been a while since I have done a tag video, but I said, let me jump in and participate. It's been fun. I am the Strange Monkey, and have yourselves a good flight.